me unto thee. I come before thee today to bring another video, not of my own mind, but of the eternal Shekinah. Amen. And I ask that she bless my crystalline eye, heart, and throat chakra, but all my chakras, that I may speak not of my own mind, but of the eternal Shekinah. Amen. And I just say, one of my beloved precepts, which is Psalms 51 and 11, and it goes a little bit like this. Cast me not away from thy presence. Take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me thy joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with all thy free spirit. Look at the glory. Only through the Shekinah that is from the Father shall we get understanding. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we're going to say some of the ministries that we provide for our chosen children. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to contact us, go to Upper Eons on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And then in the description box at the bottom of the video, we got my brother Rodolph's email, which is dotheman@AOL.com. dotheman@AOL.com. That's my big brother Rodolph. You know what I'm saying? And got my email, dearbayisrael@gmail.com. We got a book buying ministry. If you need the Nag Hammadi, contact us. I told you the Nag Hammadi is the book of the wars of the Lord. That is the Nag Hammadi. If you need a Nag Hammadi, contact us. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got a food ministry named after my brother's Rodolph, beloved mother, Chandra Johnson. You know what I'm saying? You know any women or children that may need assistance, contact us. Information in the description box at the bottom of the video. You know what I'm saying? And we got a video ministry by my brother Benaiah and my brother Chase. You know what I'm saying? And we also got a blog talk, Lord's Will, every Sunday at 11 a.m. And then we have a PAL talk every Sunday at 12 p.m. The PAL talk is called Sons of the L, numeral 2, all capital letters. Sons of the L, numeral 2, all capital letters. You know what I'm saying? So that's the name of our blog talk. That's at 12 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So that is the information that we provide for the chosen children. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Now, what we're going to do today is, look at the title of the video. Man, man, man. Look at that. Man, man, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into what I'm talking about, that the Divine Mother has given me to give overstanding in these great moments and in time. You know what I'm saying? On the right-hand side, I got the Big Dipper. You know what I'm saying? But what truly is the Big Dipper? And the simulation of what it is saying about summer, spring, winter, and fall. You know what I'm saying? Which represents the 4 elements. You know what I'm saying? Around the star, what the Edomites call the North Star, but what the ancients of old called Star Sirius. Look at the glory. So with that being said, let's move into the video about man, man, man.
He loves us whether or not we know it. And he'll forgive all our sins in our
All right. Now, what we gonna do today is, you know what I'm saying? Look at the glory. Look at the glory. What we gonna do today? Look at the glory. First of all, I must thank my divine mother, who constantly gives me understanding continuously on things of old, for she is truly worthy. For she give me divine understanding that I may do her work and her will pleasing unto her. You know what I'm saying? That I may give the elect right truth and right knowledge. For I must give her glory before I speak her word and her will. For she is truly worthy, and I truly thank her. Amen. For keeping my feet on the path of the straight and narrow, in the physical as well as the spiritual, the path that leads to eternity. Look at the glory, because that path is the law of old that's been given to Adam and throughout the divine seed. Look at the glory. Today, amen. Look at the glory. Oh, I thank the divine mother. Amen. Woo! Bear with me. Amen. Let the mother speak, that you may have understanding. Bear with me. Look at the glory. Look at the glory. She is truly worthy. For on that day, when she had me look up into the heavens, she truly gave me great understanding of old. And I truly thank her. I must give reverence unto her. Truly, 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 she is worthy. Amen. I thank her. Let me try to press on in this great work. Amen. She truly overwhelms me with her divine presence. Look at the glory. Amen. When she truly bring her presence upon thee, amen, she overwhelmed these carnal senses with great glory. For this carnal flesh is truly in limitation, because it cannot perceive the true glory of the divine mother. That's why the scriptures say, amen, you see through a glass darkly. You know what I'm saying? The darkly is the physical body. You know what I'm saying? But let's move into the video, because that's another understanding of old that we will speak of later. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Sometimes you got to let the mother energy quail down, that you may speak her divine word. It is amazing. She is amazing. I mean, everything she do is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Without an equal. Look at that. Without an equal. Look at the mother. Truly, she is worthy. She is the one and the only true power in this universe, in all universes. All right. What I have on the screen right now, amen, This is off the $1 bill. They put this overstanding on the $1 bill because when this $1 bill is finished, like it's on its decline this very moment as we speak, when the physical money of America is truly annihilated, meaning it's in use no more, we enter the reign of the Antichrist. When the physical currency of America is done away with, we enter the reign of the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? You better have understanding of what we are saying. The $1 bill is the true story of divine man. And we're going to show you that today. The $1 bill is the true story of true divine man, the God man. You know what I'm saying? All the so-called Masons, the Edomite Masons, because I have never heard of a so-called, well, I'm going to say it like this, most so-called black Masons, they have no understanding of what I'm about to say today about the $1 bill. The $1 bill is the representation of the true divine man's story. Now you see the 1 right there. That's talking about the 2, the scale that becomes 1. When it is balanced, it is 1. The scale becomes 1, and it becomes justice, which is the divine mother, because that's the only way you can become 1. You know what I'm saying? The right-hand side and the left-hand side is in balance. The light and the darkness is in balance. You know what I'm saying? The male and female is in balance. Duality is in balance. And at that point there, you shall initiate true justice. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is on the front of the $1 bill. The $1 bill is true divine man's story. Look what the green seal say. It say the Department of the Treasury. The Department of the Treasury. They right. It is the Department of the Treasury. It means the eon of the Treasury. The department is a place. It really means the department means the eon of the Treasury of light. Look at that. The eon of the Treasury of light. That is in the book of Sophia. The Treasury of light is what Melchizedek has rulership over, which is Christ. You know what I'm saying? That is the Treasury of light. These Edomites know this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to explain this seal a little bit because there's a lot to the seal, but I do not have time to get into it. Okay, you see that right angle? The red right angle? That red right angle is divine man in the 13 signs of the Zodiac. If you count the stars on that red angle, it's 13 of them. When you reach 13, which is Ophiuchus, you become divine man. You become the conqueror of the 4 elements. Get it? The 4 elements, you become the conqueror. 4, which is 14. After 13, the 13 elements that you conquer, which is the signs of the Zodiac, you enter number 14. 4 and 1 is what? 5. You become Allah. Arm, leg, arm, head. You become God. You know what I'm saying? That is a right angle. The right angle, or is it angle or angel? Angle or angel? It is both. The key at the bottom of the angle, the right angle, it means that when you conquer these 13 zodiac signs, and become Allah or God, you have the key to become balanced and become divine man. You know what I'm saying? Around the whole green circle is 50 notches. If you count them, it's 50 notches around that green symbol that say the Department of the Treasury or the Eon of the Treasury of Light. It's 50 of them, which is a jubilee. It's 50 notches, which is a jubilee. After 49 jubilees, it becomes the slave being freed, giving back his land, and giving back rulership. You know what I'm saying? That's what that symbol is talking about. And he becomes one God. You know what I'm saying? That's some of the symbolism of what that seal is talking about. You have the key on the right angle. The right angle is an angel, and he becomes in balance, and he becomes back to the treasury of light, and he becomes Christ after the 50 Jubilee, the 49. And you know the story of the Jubilees. You are set free from bondage, giving back your land and rulership. That's what that seal is talking all about. Let's move on into the video that we may get understanding of what this stuff is saying. You know what I'm saying? That dollar bill is talking about the history and the story of the God man, divine man. Let's move on in the video that you may have understanding. All right. Now, the reason at the beginning of the video, I said man, man, man. There are three men on this earth. We have been told that it's two. Man and mankind. They have hidden the true man to hide the understanding of what is truly being said. You know what I'm saying? We're going to break down today what the Divine Mother has given me on that great day. Like I told y'all, when I stepped out my vehicle, put my foot on the ground, it's like my head itself hit the top of the firmament, and all the stars came down upon me, and I was given great understanding like I have never been given before. You know what I'm saying? You got three type of men on this earth, and I'm just gonna say that just for this video because it's even more than that, but I'm gonna just leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? You got God, you got man, then you got God man, then you got mankind. Let me say that again. You got man, then you got God man, then you got mankind. Mankind is not native to the planet. He is nothing. Like the second Edris said, they are nothing but spittle. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're going to break this down about man, God man, and mankind. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to read these, what I got on the screen, right? You know, you can't find no so-called black man when they got the word God man above his head. So I had to use an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? Because they done took everything and made everybody think everything white. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, how can a so-called white man, which is an Edomite, claim that he is a starseed or a God man? A God man is a literal sun. The Edomites can't take this sun here. How the hell could there be a starseed? A starseed is a damn sun. A star is a sun. A sun is a star. You know what I'm saying? How the hell could an Edomite be a damn starseed and they can't take the sun on earth? They running like rats, running from the sun down here on earth. How they gonna go up there and be a literal star? A sun. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I am everything that is natural, and everything that is natural is me. You know what I'm saying? The natural organic man, the original man, is the God man. But after the God man, then is man, which is another type of man. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't chosen to be a God man. You know what I'm saying? That's who God, man, or Adam came to the earth to teach. He came to teach man about the true God, not about the God that created man. You know what I'm saying? Now let's break down man, God, man, and mankind. Okay, this is from a comic book from old, way back in the day in the 70s. They don't talk about this stuff no more. You see the uniform on the man on the left-hand side? It looked like Thor and it looked like Superman, because Superman is God, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get with it. This gonna be a long video. Might be a long video, but that's all right. Those who want to listen, listen. Those who don't, go to another video that you may get overstanding and be on your vibration, because this is another high vibrational video. You know what I'm saying? Thank the divine mentor. Okay, let's move this out the way. Okay. On the right-hand side at the bottom, it say God, man, the superhero with omnipotent powers. See that? Let's go to the left-hand side. That was on the left-hand side. They say God, man, the omnipotent powers, the superhero with omnipotent powers. That's on the left-hand side. Let's go to the right-hand side. The right-hand side on the right-hand side picture, on the left hand of the right-hand side, it say God, man. Listen what it say. It say God, man, powers, ultimate control over every atom in the universe, master of space, time, and continuum. Let me say that again. God, man, powers, ultimate control over every atom in the universe, master of space, time, and continuum. See that? Like I told you, when you become God, man, or God, you control every element of the universe, which is Black Adam. All 99 elements, you control them. You have powers of elements that you don't even have an imagination of what they are and what they can do. You know what I'm saying? That is God, man. Let's read about human. See, we was taught wrong. Let me get this out the way. We was taught wrong about human. I thought the Gentiles made us think, but the divine mother gave me understanding. I thought we was human. Hue meaning black. That is right. It is a black man, a so-called melanated man. Hue meaning black. You know what I'm saying? A black man. Yaldabaoth, which is the God of the Old Testament or the Old Bible, he created human. Human. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to break that down. Human. What is human powers? In the blue with the H on his head, it's a human powers. It's a bipedal. Bipedal means you walk on two legs like an animal, like a bird or any two-legged walking animals. You know what I'm saying? Human is animal man. It's a what it say? Icomotion. What it say? Lycomotion. Remember how you say that? Locomotion. Locomotion mean bipedal mean locomotion mean you walk by two legs. An animal that walk on two legs. It's a functioning nervous system. It's a opposite. Wait a minute. I'm busting these words up. Opposable thumbs, meaning two hands. You know what I'm saying? Opposable thumbs, nervous system, functioning nervous system. Locomotive, bipedal, meaning two legs. That's a human. And the reason why he called human, the god Hue, guess who the god Hue is? The god Hue is Lilith. Lilith is Yaldabaoth's counterpart. When Yaldabaoth was created by Sophia, which is self-will is Lilith and Yaldabaoth together. You know what I'm saying? Hue, the god Hue in Egypt, let me get it. Let me get it. God hew. Bear with me. Okay, it say the God hew, the spoken word, Egypt. Okay, the God hew is from Egypt, the second Egypt. That is Lilith. Remember, the creation come by the female, the woman. Lilith is the one who actually created man on earth. You know what I'm saying? The physical man, the first man on earth was Yaldabaoth's children. That's why Cain was here first. It say Eve had Cain first. When you read the Nag Hammadi and it talk about they raped Eve, you know what I'm saying? That's how Cain came about in the Nag Hammadi. You know what I'm saying? That's why when Cain got kicked out of the garden, he said, how you gonna kick me out the garden? They gonna kill me. He was talking about the first humans on earth. Yalda. They was here before God, man. Human was here before God, man. Human was black people, so-called black people. They was here first. God, man, came when he fell into the flesh. You know what I'm saying? When he got tricked and fell into the flesh. That's why I say Yalda, in the book of Mu, it say Yaldabaoth say, let's put man in the flesh. And we can control him like we control the rest of them. But that's why all the nations on earth was confederate against God, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me read that precept about Adam. Let me see. About Cain, when he said, when Cain said, don't send me out of the garden because they're going to kill me. Because they felt Cain was a traitor because he was in the Garden of Eden with the good people getting blessed and the people outside the garden was living rough and rugged. You know what I'm saying? It say, Genesis chapter 4, verse 13. It say, and Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment after he killed Abel, my punishment is greater than I can bear. 14. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from the face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. Wait a minute. How everybody gonna slay Cain when Cain and Abel supposed to be the first people on earth? You know what I'm saying? How people gonna kill him? That they're the first man and woman on earth. Adam and Eve and their two children. See, like somebody kicking game with lion. You know what I'm saying? They was in the Garden of Eden because the men on the earth was the children of Yaldabaoth. Cain is that seed. That's when they raped Eve, and Eve came out of the physical body up into the divine tree, and they raped their own flesh, and they had Cain. That's how Cain was born from Eve. And then Eve came back into that body, you know what I'm saying, and birthed Cain behind. You know what I'm saying? And then after that you had Abel from Adam. That is the true story. So it was already men on this earth, human, before God, man, or Adam even came down here. You know what I'm saying? In the physical realm. It wasn't meant for us to come down in this realm. Adam had rule. Adam had domain over Yaldabaoth, Lilith, and the other people on earth. Adam was sent down to teach them about the Most High and giving them laws, statutes, and commandments so they can come back to the true divine God. You know what I'm saying? That's the true meaning of God, man, human, God, man, and mankind. Mankind was created by Yaldabaoth's children. Remember, Yaldabaoth had 7 sons, other gods. They created mankind, which is the white man. It was a battle between the God, men, and human. You know what I'm saying? And they created mankind to put God, man, in the slavery after God, man was put in the physical flesh. You know what I'm saying? That's another whole war. I ain't gonna get into that. But mankind was created by lesser gods of Yaldabaoth, which is Yaldabaoth's sons. They created, which is the story of Yakub. know what I'm saying? They created mankind, the white man. Yakub just took all the melanin out of the so-called white man or Edomite, and he made mankind. So that's the story of human, God, man, and mankind. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give you more detail about that, but let's move into the video. Okay, I'm going to explain some stuff on the back of the $1 bill. Now, bear with me for a second. Okay. I explained to y'all before that 13 mean 3 and 1 is 4. 13, 3 and 1 is 4. That means you have conquered the 4 elements of the physical body. And now you are Allah when you go to 14, the other eon. 4 and 1 is 5. You become arm, leg, arm, head. Allah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna explain some things on this $1 bill. I just screenshotted it off the internet and put it on here. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. The pyramid on the left, that is from the Moors. And every Israelite is a Moor. Every Israelite is a Moor. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. Every Israelite is a Moor. You know what I'm saying? That pyramid is from Islam. That pyramid is cut in half in the 13 levels. That is the 13 levels of the Zodiac. I got a picture at the bottom saying 13, what it say? I can't see it, it's so small. It say 13, let me get it. Bear with me for a second. It say 13 layers. Okay. All right. Now, the pyramid got 13 layers. That pyramid means Islam. I, self, law, and master. That's what Islam means. I, self, am law and master. Islam. I told y'all before, the Quran and the Bible is one. The true Islams, or the true what they call themselves, just say Islam. The true Quran in the Bible, they one. They are one. The Quran came from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So the true Islams, you know what I'm saying? They truly Hebrews. That's why in the Quran it say Allah will save Israel. Why is Allah saving Israel? That's right in the Quran. Why is Allah saving Israel if the Quran and the Bible ain't got nothing to do with each other? Why do the Quran and the Bible got the same patriarchs? They got Moses, they got Joshua, they got Aaron, they got Mary, they got Abraham, they got Moses, Moshe, they got Miriam, they got Joseph, they got Jacob, they got all the other Jacob's sons, all of them in there. Why is the same pictures in the Quran that's in the Bible? Because it's the same damn book. You know what I'm saying? So the 13 levels on the pyramid mean the 13 signs of the Zodiac. When you get between them 13 signs, 3 and 1 is 4. You conquer physical matter. Then you go to 14, the I. The I is Adam Cadman, or your Christ overself. Now the Gentiles have made the I into something else. But I'm giving you understanding of what it truly is. The I separated from the pyramid is the capstone, or the angel, or the angle. The angel, or the angle. Get it? The angel, or the angle, or the pyramid. That's why I say we are pyramids. The pyramid is the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit in one. The 3 pillars is inside the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? That is the divine tree. If you take the divine tree, the pyramid, the Cephas, and put them in line, the 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, and the 4 in the middle, 4, 5, 6, let me say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 Cephas. You put 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, and 4 in the middle, that's 10. That is the divine scepter that will make a pyramid. You know what I'm saying? The pyramid is an angel, which is God, which is Allah, is a divine man. You know what I'm saying? It's separated from the pyramid because that's your Christ oversoul of Adam Cadman. The capstone, which is Christ, have not set back down on the pyramid. That's why it's separated. That means you in the physical body. You got to go through all 13 signs of the Zodiac to conquer those 13 signs, which is 13, 4, and 1, is conquer those 4 physical elements, which is the physical body, and let the Christ come down on you and make you divine man or Adam Cadman again. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. Okay. Then, if you read the symbol at the bottom of the pyramid in the ribbon, it means the new order of ages or eon. What it say? It say Norse order Secorum. That means new order of ages. That's why orders mean order. Norse mean new order of ages. Secorum, however you say it. That means new order of ages or the new eon. That is divine man going into the new eons or the new age. You know what I'm saying? Now go to the right-hand side, the eagle. You got 13 stars at the top of the eagle, which is the Star of David. It is an upside-down triangle and a right-side triangle. So that is man facing down, the bottom triangle, which is the physical body, and the pyramid facing up, which is divine man. You know what I'm saying? Which is the divine body. You know what I'm saying? That's what those 13 stars mean in the star above the eagle. You know what I'm saying? And then you got plurum umis, meaning we are one, in balance. Then on the eagle, you got 13 lines on the shield. 13 lines at the top of the shield in front of the eagle, meaning the 13 colonies or the 13 signs of the Zodiac. You know what I'm saying? Then you got 7 stripes at the bottom, which is your 7 chakras in your physical body. Then you got 9 feathers at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is completion. 9 is completion. Then you got 13 arrows in the left claw and 13 leaves or piece in the right claw. 13 and 13, meaning at the completion of the physical dollar, man will become divine man. The physical dollar is almost over with. You're going to become one. When it say in the middle, in God we trust, they write, the inward God we trust. The inward God we trust. You become one. You know what I'm saying? It is one God inside of you. The inward God. That is Allah, true divine man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that means. When the physical dollar is completely over with and it is no longer in use, that is the inner divine man being in captivity. That is the inner divine man, like I showed you in the first symbol of the 50 dots that mean 49, which is a jubilee. Man shall come out of bondage, giving back his land and giving back his rulership. The day that they come out and announce that the physical dollar is over with, we are going digital, divine man coming off this earth, and it's going to happen this year. The dollar is divine man's story. It is way more secret, esoteric stuff in that dollar, but I ain't about to get into it because, my goodness, okay, like I said, it's going to be a long video, but that's what that means. So let's move to the video to give you more understanding. But when they come out and announce the dollar is done, man, there's going to be some great things happen on this earth because we're going to enter the reign of the Antichrist and the ascension of divine man. All right, now we got divine man. Now I'm gonna say the God man is an angel or an angle. We're gonna break that down to give you understanding about that. Now this came out of the Mosaic doctrine. It says, let's read what it says. At the top right hand side, it says Mosaic, and it got the Gentiles got their name all over it, but it said, I did that to give you the point of what I'm talking about. It said Michael and Gabriel, which is Adam and Eve, are represented on the two let me get the name right because I'm cutting it up. Pelasters of the I can't say the damn word right. Bear with me for a second. Let me say it. Triumphal Ark. Triumphal Ark. However you say it. Dang it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cutting it all up. Okay. So what it's saying is Michael and Gabriel are represented on the two pilasters of the Triumphal Ark. The two pillars of the Triumphal Ark is the two pillars that's in the pyramid, which is really three pillars. You got the two pillars, which is Adam and Eve, and you got the center pillar, which is them back in balance, which is God. You know what I'm saying? A pilaster is on the right-hand side at the bottom. I mean the left-hand side at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom of that picture. It's a pilaster. See, it's a right angle. A right angle is an angel. A right angle, the reason why they keep saying right angle, the right angle is an angel. But the right angle is divine man. Because when you master the right angle, or L, a right angle is an L or an angel, or a right angle. A right angel is an angel. So the right angle is a master of light. You see the pyramid right there? I got in the middle, that's a right angle. But it's a pyramid. That's the two pillars that is talking about of Gabriel and Michael, or Gabriel and Michael. Mean you master light. You see the white light coming to the prism, and it make all the colors of the rainbow. That's the divine light coming from the upper eons. And when it go through the angles or the angels, that's why when you look at a star from Earth, it's all white. But when you look at it real close with a telescope, you see all the 7 colors of the rainbow. But when you look at it from afar, it's like a white star. That's what that represents, that angle or that angel. See the white light going to the prism, which is an angel, and then the angel project all the 7 colors of the rainbow. If you look at a star very closely, it got all the 7 colors blazing. But when you look at it from a distance with your eyes closed, well, people that can't see it, they can see the white light. That's what that represents. And I got at the bottom an angel, which is an angle. That's what a pilaster is. A pilaster is a right angle, a right angle or L. That's why L is called God. L. E-L. L. That's why I got on my name, Adir Bey Yisrael L. L means God. A right angle, a L. And look at the L. E. Angel or angle. If you spell angel, A-N-G-E-L, angle, E-L-L, God. Now spell angle. Okay, let's spell angle. Let's do it carefully so we have understanding clearly. Angel is A-N-G-E-L. Angle is A-N-G-E-L. You know what I'm saying? Angel is A-N-G-E-L. E-L-L. God. An angel is a God. See what I'm saying? Angle. A-N-G-L-E. It's still L-E. L is God. E is the same symbol. It's at the end. You know what I'm saying? It's still L. You know what I'm saying? So angel and angle is the same thing. That's why I say Christ is the capstone. A capstone is an angel. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said Michael and Gabriel are represented on the two pilasters of the Triumph Ark. A pyramid is an arc or an L or a right angle. That's what a pilaster is. You know what I'm saying? It's an angel, or that's why they said the earth is a square, which is masculine. A square is a square ain't nothing but four angles. That's what the cross is. The cross ain't nothing but four angles. If you take a cross and draw it, you see four angles in it. Four angles make a cross. That's what the cross is. The cross represents the divine man, the cross of heaven. You know what I'm saying? That's what the cross is. The cross of heaven is four angles, four angels, four elements. You know what I'm saying? You must conquer the four elements to become a divine man or an angle. They four angles put together to make a cross. Take four angles, right angles, and put them together. Watch it make a cross. See what I'm saying? I'm giving you understanding of what this stuff is saying. Now let's go to the right-hand side of what I wrote. I mean, what I got the internet. I got this off the internet so you can go look up yourself and see what this stuff is saying. Okay. Now let's get this right here real fast. Okay. On the right-hand side, look what I got. It's a angel on the right-hand side. It said angel is a noun that refers to a guardian, spirit, or divine messenger. Angle is usually a noun that refers to space between two intersecting lines. Exactly. Two intersecting lines. Angles or angels. See that? See what they just told you, but they try to not tell you? Listen carefully what they said. Angels is a noun that refers to a guardian, spirit, or divine messenger. Angle, A-N-G-L-E, is usually a noun that refers to a space between two intersecting lines. Two intersecting lines is Michael and Gabriel, which is an angle. Two intersecting lines is an angle or an angel. Michael and Gabriel. That's why I say Michael and Gabriel are represented on the two lines, two angles that come together, but a space between two intersecting lines, an angle, or an angel, or a pyramid, or a capstone, a right angle. That's what a pilaster is, or a pilaster. A pilaster is two right angles. A right angle. Two angles, two intersecting lines put together to make a right angle. You know what I'm saying? Four right angles make a cross. You know what I'm saying? Let's read. Go down to the bottom. It say, what are the seven angles in the Bible? See what it say? What are the seven angles in the Bible? Chapter 20 of the book of Enoch mentions seven holy angels who watch that often are considered the seven archangels: Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Soriel, Ruriel, and Remiel, all L's, right angles. L mean L, right angles, angels. Get it? L mean angles. L, the letter L. You know what I'm saying? Angles. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay. Okay, yeah. The letter L. Let me see. Bear with me for a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. The letter L. I'm pretty sure it's 12. Yeah, it's 12. Okay. 2 and 1 is 3. So the letter L, which is a right angle, is 12. 12, 2 and 1 is 3. 2 and 1 and 3 is a right angle. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, which is a pyramid. The Father, the Son, and the Holy. The capstone represents the 3 pillars. The capstone represents the 3 pillars. The L is 12. 2 and 1 is 3, which is the capstone. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The union. That is one. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's what it is. So bear with me for a second. The right angle or the capstone is truly the letter L. L is EL in angle and angel. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they got that you know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing but science that you must understand. That's just the bottom line. You must understand this science. An angle is an angel. And that's why the 7 angels is say in the book Enoch they call angels. Angels are angels that can do what? They are masters of angels. That's what an angel is, or a true divine man. He is a master of angels. He controlled the 4 pillars. The 4 pillars are the 4 elements, or the 4 angles. You know what I'm saying? He controlled light. He represents the Most High. He is a master of the 4 elements. Period. That's what the angel is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he do. He represents. He also got the key to the Sphinx and the pyramid, and he represents the Most High. And I'm gonna show you that the 4 angles is God, and it represents true divine man. And they had corrupted it, but we gonna show you today that it ain't corrupted no more, because you have understanding of what it truly means. Okay, all right. Look at the glory. Now, this information is from the book called The Torch. It's by Noble Jew Ali, or the Circle 7. From the book called The Circle 7 of Noble Jew Ali. Okay. Now, on that picture right there of divine man, that is the swastika. That is the swastika. That's why Hitler took the swastika, because the swastika means creation. Creation of divine man. That's what the swastika really means. When we see the swastika now, we be tripping. You know what I'm saying? We be tripping. Oh Lord, the swastika Hitler. They have taken our divine stuff and made it wicked. You know what I'm saying? See, look at those right angles on there. You see those right angles? Those right angles are angels or L's. L, E-L. Right angles. 4 right angles make a cross. Period. You know what I'm saying? Look on the right hand side, it got the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper circles Star Sirius, what the Edomites call the Northern Star. But the Big Dipper circle it in 4 phases: summer, spring, winter, and fall. That's what the Big Dipper do. That's why the Dracons took over the Dipper. Uranus Major. And they took over Uranus Minor too. You know what I'm saying? But the Big Dippers, they circled Star Sirius. Where we are from, where divine man are from. That image is divine man. You know what I'm saying? Now look at the divine man on the left. You see on his chest it got Mayat, and it got the Kundalini serpent coming up the spine, and it got a white dot there with the wings of Mayat. You see that white dot? That white dot is Mayat, which is Star Sirius. It sits in his chest where his heart is at. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said the divine mother dwells in your heart. That white dot represents Star Sirius. And that is divine man. Now let's read some of what that picture is saying. You know what I'm saying? Let's read some of what that picture is saying. You gotta screenshot that and look at that closely. Or go on the internet and look it up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, bear with me. Bear with me. Let me get the picture. We're gonna talk about that. Talk about that. Bear with me. Bear with me. We're going to talk about that. All right. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me get it. I lost the dang page. Dang. Always something. And like Thoth always say, know thyself. Even Thoth, on the top of his head, had the half moon and star up on his head. Meaning, divine man and the divine mother. You know what I'm saying? Bear with me for a second. Let me find the dang picture that I done lost. Okay, I got it. The swastika. Okay. If you look to the right, I'm talking about the man that got his arms bent at the swastika. That man, true divine man, is the swastika. You are the swastika. Divine man is the swastika. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. Creation itself. Divine man before he fell. Now look at that picture. It say, boy, you God. See it on the right hand side? It say, boy, you God. Boy mean biological, youth, and organic or original. It say, it say your own universe in God, generator, operator, and destroyer. That's what I told y'all that already. You're a generator, operator, and destroyer. Look on the right, circle 7. You know what I'm saying? Your 7 chakras in the circle. You know what I'm saying? Up top, you a Mason. When you become ally, you become a Mason. My son. You know what I'm saying? Look, a man. Master, able, noble. You know what I'm saying? Ally. Arm, leg, arm, head. Look at all the symbols. All of them mean you. The half moon in the star is a Mason. See that on the top left-hand corner? The star in the half moon is the mother. The star is the child. That means Mason. You are a Mason. The swastika means my son. You know what I'm saying? And that's on here too. Let me find that. Mason. Wise men. The 3 wise men. You know what I'm saying? It say on the top of it got the crescent. I am Christ. You know what I'm saying? Mason. Okay, look at Islam at the bottom left-hand corner. I, self, law, and master. God, operator, and destroyer. I mean, generator, operator, and destroyer. You know what I'm saying? All these symbols, look at Quran. Got Quran down there. 1 Kings 7:13. Harem of Biff. 3. Spiritual power. Spiritual power is your energy, insight. You know what I'm saying? Hebrew. Hebrew mean her web. Her web. Hebrew mean her web. You know what I'm saying? She is a divine spider that The Hopi talk about the spider lady. Hebrew, her web. H-E-R. Let me see. Hebrew, her web. Yeah, it's still her web. It's still her web. You know what I'm saying? Then it got, where do it say, my son, Mason? Oh, that's on another thing. But those are the symbols I wanted to show you. You got the pyramid at the bottom, which is right angle, which is angel. You know what I'm saying? The pyramid means angle or angel or right angle. You know what I'm saying? That is divine man. He is an angel. You know what I'm saying? Or an angle. I just showed you that. And that's divine man, the dang swastika. See his arm up. If you go to his left arm, go across and then go down his body to the left leg. That's one part of the swastika. And then go to the right arm, up, over, down through the body to the right leg. That's the other part of the swastika. That's the same thing in the sky. The Big Dipper make the swastika, which is an angle, which is divine man, which is my son, which is a Mason. You know what I'm saying? And in the 13 stars on the dollar bill is the Star of David, which is divine man. The two capstones coming together, male and female, physical and the spiritual. See what I'm saying? All that go together. Look at that symbol, the divine seven, the 7 chakras in your body. You know what I'm saying? The 4 sections between that circle, which is the 4 elements you must master to become divine man. You know what I'm saying? The right angle. The right angle got, look at the right angle. You see the 13 symbols inside the right angle? The 13 signs of the Zodiac, which you become divine man, the right angle. See him on both of his arms, the right angles? See that? Your arms are right angles. Bend your arm up, they're right angles. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're his arm like that, the divine man. You know what I'm saying? So that's more understanding. Let's keep reading. All right. Now we're going to go in the same book, The Torch by Noble Jew Ali. The Torch by Noble Jew Ali. You know what I'm saying? Let's read. Okay. Now you look at the picture right there. Bear with me. You look at the picture right there. It got, let me get that picture. Look at the picture. Bear with me for a second. Okay. You got at the top, you got the Star of David, you got the sun and the moon, male and female coming together in the Star of David. That's the lower, the female is the upside down pyramid, and the right side pyramid is the sun. You know what I'm saying? You bring them together, you get divine man, which is El, which is God. You see the two, the scales? See, the scale is Ra, which is the sun, and Isis is the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? You bring them together in balance, you have divine man. That's why on the dollar bill, it got balanced, the 2 scales. What I showed you. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the square at the bottom. See the black and white squares at the bottom? I'm going to just tell you some of the overstandings of it. The black and white squares mean light and darkness. In the square, the earth is darkness. The light is the spirit. You know what I'm saying? But see the square ain't nothing but 2 right angles. If you take the pyramid, the Star of David, and take it apart and put the two squares on top of each other, you got a square. The bottom line. If you take the Star of David and put the top pyramid and the bottom pyramid on top of each other, it makes 2 right angles or 2 pyramids on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what a square is. 2 pyramids on top of each other. It makes a square. 4 right angles. Well, actually 2 right angles. You know what I'm saying? But if you take the right angles together, form, it make a cross. But a square ain't number 2 right angles. Period. You know what I'm saying? You look at the swastika. When you look at the swastika, all I see is 4 right angles. When I look at the swastika, all I see is 4 right angles. Period. When I look at the swastika. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. The 2 lions, see the 2 lions? Or the Sphinx? And you look at it, if you look at the Sphinx real close on these 2 pictures, you see they got the Anunnaki crowns on. If you look at them 2 pyramids closely, they got Anunnaki crowns on, which is the Sphinx, male and female. Look at the bottom. Isis, Ra, and El, Israel. Isis, the Holy Spirit, or Ma'at. Ra, the masculine son. El, God. Israel. Everything is out of Egypt, the first Egypt. Because Isis and Ra, or Ma'at and Ra, weren't in the first Egypt. It was in the second Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Isis is the Holy Spirit, or Ma'at. Ra is the masculine son, and El is God. It say Isis is spirit, or the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Ra is mind. It bringing it into balance. It say a manifest of consciousness, represented as El, which is the God within. Exactly. So Israel are divine gods, or angels, or man, true divine man, God man. Now let's read what it say. It say more. Now something I'm about to read right now, I've been wanting to say this for a long time. I've been telling the Divine Mother, why you won't let me say this? She said, calm down. I'll let you get it out. And she truly did. Look at this overstanding. Let's read. It say, more. Every Israelite is a Moor. I just established that. Israel, Moors. On the right hand side I'm reading, it say, Moor and Mason are synonymous. See that? Moor and Mason are synonymous. Mason is my son. I showed you that already in other videos. That's why Christ is the capstone, like I told you. And the universe reminds us of that fact by the marks on our palms, the M on each hand. Wait a minute. Let me turn the music down on that. Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. It say Moore and Mason are synonymous. And the universe reminds us of that fact by the marks on our palms, M on each hand. It says an M on each hand. If you look inside your hand, you got the letter M marked in black melanin or carbon. My brother Adolph, when I first met him, I looked in his hands. The first day I met him, that was like 8 years ago. I've been knew this. I looked at my brother's hands and I said, dang, Adolph, you got 2 M's in your hands. And my brother Adolph bust out laughing and said, yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? And we laughed about that. But that's a great understanding that a lot of people don't have understanding of. You know what I'm saying? Some people know about the M, but a lot of people don't. Now, let me tell you something. I went on the internet to get some more understanding of some pictures. Not the understanding of the M, but some pictures. Man, I started typing in the M in your hand on the internet. I ain't seen number Edomites putting their damn hands out there. They got M's in their hands. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, they had no damn M. They just made marks to make a damn M with a black Sharpie highlighter. So I got an M in my hand with no damn M in your damn hand, lady. You know what I'm saying? They always want to be us. But let me tell you something. The M mean the priesthood of Melchizedek. That's what that M mean. The priesthood of Melchizedek. Mean you from Mu. Mu, Melchizedek, which is Christ. That's what that M mean. A lot of people got M's in their hand, but that don't mean nothing. Because you got to know thyself to even claim it. Didn't Thoth say know thyself? You must know who you are. You must know this truth and this knowledge. That's why the Bible say, 2/3 of Israel shall be lost. Just cause you got an M in your hand don't mean you're going to be saved. Just cause you got an M in your hand don't mean you're going to do the work of the priesthood of Melchizedek, the child from Mu. You know what I'm saying? And we know during the time of Mu, we wasn't even physical. We were spiritual. You know what I'm saying? But that M has followed us through generation. And when I looked at the M's in the hand, I ain't seen no black hands. I saw all white hands. know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell you when they do palm reading. They don't want to really tell you what the black hand, what the black man, so-called black man hand really mean. They don't want to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? They keep that hidden because they know who we are. But I'm gonna leave that alone. That M is very deep. It got much more understanding I can get into, but I'm not because this video ain't about that. I'm just telling you, anybody with an M in their hand, that mean you are special. You know what I'm saying? But don't mean you're gonna be saved because it's a lot coming that. With works and deeds, deeds and faith. Faith without works is dead, and works without faith is dead. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's read it. It says, Moore and Mason are synonymous, and the universe reminds us of that fact by the mark on our palms, M on each hand. So both hands got an M in it. You know what I'm saying? It say, the formal definition of a Mason is one who builds with natural and artificial materials. A bricklayer, a carpenter. I wanted to get to that part. A carpenter. A brick is a right angle. Every brick got a right angle. That's what make a brick, which is an angle or an angel. That's why masonry is bricklayers. You know what I'm saying? It's the right angle that you're talking about. A carpenter. Wasn't Christ a carpenter? Christ had a plumb, a compass, and a square, and a hammer. That's a carpenter. That's the secret of why Christ was a carpenter. Christ was a mason. That's why it called him a carpenter. And when you think of carpenter, you talk about, a carpenter, he ain't nothing. That's why I say Christ's father was a carpenter. And he taught his son how to use the tools. Christ's father was Joseph, but Christ's real father was the Most High, which is a mason. Well, actually is a mother. My son, mason, right angle. You know what I'm saying? It say bricklayer, carpenter, a maker. See that? Carpenter. Now you're understanding what that carpenter really is. Christ was a mason. You know what I'm saying? These are symbols of the potential and duties of man. See that? Just because you got the M don't mean you gonna be chosen. The M ain't number two pyramids. Two pyramids side by side. A mason. Two pyramids, two right angles, two capstones, or the Star of David in the palm of your hand. That's what it is. McDonald's stole that symbol. You look at the symbol of McDonald's, it ain't nothing but an M, meaning yellow, meaning mason. It's an M, meaning a master mason. And the guy that started McDonald's was a master mason. That's what the M of McDonald's is. Two pyramids, a master mason. I can go with the symbols. I can go so many places with this. But our story is all over the world. They have stolen our story and made weak images of our divine science. You know what I'm saying? So that's what McDonald's is. Two M's in the palm of your hand, which is a master mason, my son. Okay, it say, these are symbols to the potential and duties of man as we are charged to be fruitful and multiply. Exactly. Fruitful and multiply your works and your deeds. Know thyself and do the works and the deeds. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Every child is a mason at birth. They are right. Everybody who come in the physical womb is a mason. That's the bottom line. Because you come from your mother, my son. Rather your mother is Lilith or your mother is Barbie. You know what I'm saying? Or the earthly mother or Maya. Every child is a mason. That is true. Because Yaldabaoth, the creator God of this world, of the first human, he a mason too. He know how to create. He a master mason too. because he got the power of creation. You know what I'm saying? But that's a lower level priesthood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into that. That's another whole story. But they right. They are Masons too. You know what I'm saying? Each child is a Mason at birth, as it means a mother's son. See that? And they write, my son, like I've been telling y'all for years. See that? I'm on the second line. It say, every child, on the second paragraph, every child is a Mason. And then on the end of that paragraph, it say, my M.A. son. But I used to put M-Y-S-O-M. As it means a mother's son, my son or Mason, and represents the natural order and divine balance of creation. See that? And that was on a dollar bill. To balance the scales, to my balance of masculine and feminine energy, becoming one, a Mason, my son. That's the secret science of what they hide from you. Let's read. It's a Mason and represents the natural order and divine balance of creation. Therefore, a true Moor or Mason is one who not only acknowledges the law of nature, the law of nature, the law of nature. Yaldabaoth gave you his laws. The true divine God man, his law is the law of nature. Take care of nature. Live by nature. Live by the meta nature. The meta nature is all the elements of nature. The ether, the water, the fire, the earth, and the air. Meta nature, the laws of nature. Meta nature, the divine mother. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But it adheres to them always, mindful to respect and give back to the sustainer and the giver and the breath. See, the mother. That's why I wrote Mayat, mother, Meta Neter. See that? The sustainer of all men. The God, the generator. The O, the operator. And D, the destroyer. And the S, the sustainer of all gods. That's why I've been telling y'all that. Gods. G-O-D-S. G-O-D-S. Bear with me for a second. Somebody trying to call in. Bear with me. I have to get rid of that. Somebody trying to call in. Okay. That's why I've been telling y'all that in videos all the time. Gods. G-O-D-S. Somebody trying to call in. Bear with me. Bear with me for a second. Bear with me for a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me tell this brother I'll get back with him. Okay, I had to tell that brother I called him back. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you do the work, somebody always calling. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Now, what I was saying. Okay, the Metroneta. Okay, the divine Metroneta, the mother. You know what I'm saying? The G-O-D-S. God, generator or creator. O, operator. He operates what he creates. D, destroys what he do not like. And S, the sustainer of all things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this said. But adheres, meaning listen or obeys, to them always, mindful to respect and give back to the sustainer and the giver and the breath. Mayat, the mother, the Metanetter, my son. The Metanetter or Mayat, her sons are Masons, my sons. Let's read the better part. Mason is a system of disciplines, learning. It deals with all manners of divine architectural science. See that? Architectural science. Gnosticism, see that? Gnosis or knowledge or knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Gnosis, knowing, knowledge. Cosmology, alchemy, geometry, algebra, numerology, astrology, and philosophies, which when mastered and combined are called magic. See that? a magic with a J, not a G. They got a G there, but the J is this particular type of magic. You know what I'm saying? So look at the signs. It's a of divine architectural science. Gnosticism, meaning divine Gnostical knowledge. Cosmology, alchemy, geometry, algebra, numerology, astrology, and philosophy. See that? All the sciences. You must know these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sciences right here. But it's way more sciences than that. But that's what I want to read to tell you what a Mason is, or my son, or the angels, or the God man. That's what you really are. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue to read to get understanding. Okay, let's read some more. Let's read some more. We got more. Well, I'm in the same book. Bear with me. Let me find it. Okay. On the left-hand side, let's read about that. It say, I might not read all this, but I'm going to read it. It say, L shape. See that? I'm on the top left-hand side. L shape of the square serves a dual purpose. See that? That's why I told you, when you see the swastika ain't nothing but 4 L's, or 4 right angles, which represents angels. The 4 angels are the 4 elements. You know what I'm saying? To stand upright and level. See that? The L means stand upright and level. That's why I say square yourself. Stand upright and level. You know a square when you do architectural work, they have a square, it look like an L. I had that in high school. You know what I'm saying? I used to love that square because you could do so much with it. But that's what the L is, a right angle, a square, an angel. The top of the pyramid is a right angle. You know what I'm saying? That is Christ. You know what I'm saying? L shape of the square serves a dual purpose, to stand upright and level. The square as a symbol of virtue. See that? The square is a symbol of virtue. Virtue is an attribute of the divine mother. You know what I'm saying? Virtue. You know what I'm saying? Is used to certify the character at a right angle. See that? A right angle or angel. A pyramid is a right angle upside down. That's why I show you that angle, that right angle on the dollar bill with the 13 stars in it. You know what I'm saying? See how all this stuff tie in? Every founding father was a Mason. Them Edomites, every last one of them. So they knew what the dollar meant. The dollar meant when the dollar fall, divine man will rise. That's what the $1 bill meant. When this dollar fall, every Mason, the Edomites, they know that. Not all of them, but most of them. The elite ones, they know that. When the dollar bill fall, divine man will rise, meaning the nigger will rise. When the Edomites dollar fall, the divine man, which is a nigger, he will rise. They know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the collapse of the dollar was so important to happen at this time. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep reading. A right angle. When a man's conduct is now stable and constant with his knowledge of truth, then the instrument is not being used. So it's saying if your knowledge ain't being used right, then the instrument ain't being used right. You're not standing upright and square. You know what I'm saying? Next to the compass, the square is the most universal of tools. Exactly. The square. That's why I showed you the Big Dipper making a swastika in the sky. The 4 right angles, which is divine man from star Sirius. It tells you where you're from because the swastika revolves around star Sirius, which is your mother, which is your pineal gland, which is your mother. And inside your pineal gland, you got little pyramid crystals inside of it, which look like little pyramids. You know what I'm saying? And they reflect the divine light, the prism. That's where it comes to your pineal gland. That's why it's called the crystalline eye. The little crystals or pyramids inside of your pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? It say, is the most universal of tools. One is considered out of square, if not in agreement with laws, principles, and laid down or not at right angles. Usually to be squared signifies honesty, fairness, consciousness, and straightforwardness. Today there is an array of measuring for the square. However, all of them rather ah, ah, or nah, or hung upon original Lemurian mu. See that? Or hung upon original Lemurian mu. See that? That's why the M is in your hand, because you from Mu and Lemuria. You from Mu and Lemuria. See that? I'm on the left-hand side at the bottom of the second paragraph. It say Lemuria, original Lemuria in Mu. It's in your hand because you are from Mu, the priesthood of Melchizedek and Lemuria. All those people were Masons. And the symbol was in your right hand and in your left hand. Rodolphe got two M's in both of his hands. You know what I'm saying? And so do I. And so do a lot of Israelites I met. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you understanding of what these great things are saying. These are secrets that have been kept from you for a long time. That's why I got 4 L's under the first paragraph. Those 4 right angles mean the swastika. The swastika that Hitler stole and used for wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Upon original Lemuria and Mu, Atlantean design. See that? So it's Lemuria, Mu, and Atlantis. They the ones designed that swastika. See that? See that? From the lions of Sophia's earth, the swastika, the right angles, divine man is who we are. See that? See how everything coming home? See why the divine mother started showing me the stars? That I can get this understanding now to the chosen children. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, this is glory. It say, and purpose, I'm gonna read that again. It said, today there is a array of meanings for the square. However, all of them rather are or nah, meaning right or wrong, or hung upon original Lemuria, Mu, Atlantean design, and purpose of as above, so below. Exactly. As above, so below. The Star of David. As above, so below. The Star of David is a pyramid facing up and a pyramid facing down. As above, so below. The 2 right angles, the 2 pyramids. If you put them on top, they make 2 right angles, which is a square. If you turn the square right side up, it make 2 pyramids. As above, so below. The right angles. Both of your arms make right angles. You know what I'm saying? Look at the glory. It's a basically meaning, as a man thinketh, so is he. Don't the Bible tell you that? So as you thinketh, so as you become. You know what I'm saying? Now let me see this. It says, it should be remembered that man was first formed as God. See that? Man, it should be remembered that man was first formed as God in divine flesh. See that? When you was in Lemuria and Mu, you was a divine man. And even before you came down in Lemuria and Mu, you was a divine man in divine flesh. That's why the swastika, or the Big Dipper, make a swastika in the sky around Star Sirius, where you from. You know what I'm saying? Before falling into human state of Adam, see that? Before we fell into the flesh of Yahweh, it say, it should be remembered that man was first formed as God in divine flesh before falling into human state of Adam. Adam became the living square. Exactly. Adam became the living square, as above, so below. Because of the way man is made, the spirit soul of Allah stands in the pre uh, pre predictable image and level in his likeness with the earth. He also made mastermind of old, described like the greatest of all creation, as above, so below. That's why that swastika in the sky is always said to be the greatest of all creation, divine man, or Christ. Christ is the greatest of all creation. Christ is divine man. Adam Cadman. The swastika represents divine man, the greatest of all creation. That's why I showed you the divine man. It means Allah, it means divine man, it means Christ, it means my son, it means Mason, it means God, generator, operator, destroyer, sustainer. You know what I'm saying? It means all that. And that picture, you need to look at that picture and look at all what it means. Every symbol on this earth means divine man. The Quran and the Bible is one. You know what I'm saying? This is great understanding I'm giving you today. And that's all I'm going to read about that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to go to the right-hand side. I'm going to go to the right-hand side. That was out of the book called The Torch by Noble Jew Ali. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're going to go to the Nag Hammadi. We're going to go to the Nag Hammadi. Right? The Nag Hammadi. Yeah, we're going to go to the Nag Hammadi. And we're going to read that the angel or God man is a God. He is better than the angels. I'm inside the Nag Hammadi. When it, oh, bear with me for a second. Somebody's trying to call. I left the brother a message. Bear with me for a second. Okay, I left him a message. Dang. Okay. We in the Nag Hammadi. I'm on the right-hand side. I'm in a part called Asclepius in the Nag Hammadi on page 333. This is an older Nag Hammadi. So it ain't like the newer Nag Hammadi, but this is from the Nag Hammadi. Now this is Enoch talking to Asclepius, or Hermes Tristes times 3, or Thoth, which is the Most High, or Enoch. You know what I'm saying? He talking to Asclepius. Asclepius is Ophiuchus. You know what I'm saying? I told you all that before. Okay, concerning, I'm on the yellow, on the right-hand side, it say, concerning these things, learning and knowledge, that's what you get from the right angle, which we have mentioned from the beginning, Adam Cadman, the greatest creation ever made, Adam Cadman. From the beginning, he perfected them in order that by means of these things, he might restrain passions and evil according to his will. He brought his man's mortal existence into immortality. Immortality. He, man, became good and immortal, just as I have said, for God created a twofold nature. Exactly. For him, the immortal and the mortal. Exactly. He created immortal man, which is Adam Cadman, and God man, which is physical Adam. You know what I'm saying? The orange part is saying, and it happened this way because of the will of God, that men be better than the God, since indeed the gods are immortal, but men alone are both immortal and mortal. He's talking about the God man. Therefore, man has become akin to the gods, and they know the affairs of each other. I'm going to go down to, I'm just keep reading, each other. with certainty. The gods know the things of men, and the men know the things of God. And I am speaking about men, Asclepius, who have attained learning and knowledge. See that? If you haven't turned learning and knowledge with that M in your hand, knowing the right angles, the angels, then hell, you wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? It say, but about those who are more vain than these, it is not fitting that we say anything base. So what he's saying is, we ain't got to talk about mankind and man. We talking about God, man. We didn't want to talk about base things. We're going to leave them alone right now. We ain't talking about mankind and human. We talking about God, man. See what he say? He said, but about those but about those who are more vain than these, it is not fitting that we say anything base. See that? Don't even equate God, man, to mankind and human. We are not human. We are God, man. Human is Cain or the Hamites. Mankind is Edom or the white man or animal man. And human is animal man or animal flesh. You know what I'm saying? Adam Cabin fell into human, which made him animal man also. But mankind is just an animal. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's the Edomite. You know what I'm saying? It says, since we are divine, see that? Since we are divine, see, he said we ain't going to talk about human or mankind because they are base. They have nothing to do with us. We are God, man. Since we have, it says, since we are divine and are introducing holy matters, since we have entered the matter of the communion between the God and men or man, know Asclepius, that in which man can be strong. For just as Father, the Lord of the universe, creates God, in this very way, man too, this mortal earthly living creature, the one who is not like God, also himself creates gods. See that? Let me read that again. Asclepius, that is which man can be strong. For just as the Father, talking about the Most High or Inky, the Lord of the universe, Inky, or the Most High, creates gods. That's why Inky say, I will create a cunning seed of my own, and only he would be able to enter back through the gates. That's what Inky said, which is the Most High. The Lord God is for just as the Father, the Lord God of the universe, creates gods, in this very way, man too, the mortal earthly living creature, the God man, the one who is not like God, also himself creates God. When they say he is not like God, meaning he is not in his divine nature right now, but he is still a God. It say, not like God, also himself creates gods. Now that goes back to what I said in one of my last videos, that the scepter shall not pass from between the feet of Judah, meaning man, that is God man, between his legs is his loins, and his loins create gods, because in his seed he creates gods. So every man of the tribe of Judah and the children of Israel, between his feet is his loins, and that is the scepter that will not leave from between his feet, because his seed make gods. That's what I was talking about before. The scepter shall not leave from between the feet of Judah, because the scepter is God man's seed, in his loins, that he make gods. So every one of his sons is a god. It say, for just as the Father, the Lord of the universe, Inky, or the Most High, creates gods, in this very way, man too, the mortal earthly living creature, see that God man, the one who is not like God right now, also himself creates gods. Not only does he strengthen, but he is also strengthened. Not only is he God, but he also creates God. See that? The scepter in between his legs, which is his groins, has the seed to create gods. That's why I keep saying it's about a bloodline from the beginning and all the way into the end. The Gentile tell you ain't no such thing as God don't deal with bloodlines. Everybody's equal. That is a bald-faced lie. Human is Ham or Cain. That's why Noah cursed Cain, not Ham. Some of the Hamites gonna be saved. The Cainites, they was cursed because that was the son that Ham had with Noah's wife. So he cursed the son of the seed of Cain. You know what I'm saying? Human is Cain seed. You know what I'm saying? God man is Adam Cadmons. And mankind was made by Yaldabaoth or Enlil seed or his sons. That's how you got mankind. He ain't nothing but an animal. Bottom line. That's why he can't receive salvation. You know what I'm saying? But some of the Edomites can still make it in the kingdom. Because like I told you, all you got to do is serve our God in sincerity and in truth. You can't lie about this because in your heart the mother sits. She looks in every creature's hearts, whether animal or man, any type of man. And if you're sincere about serving our God, then you will be saved. But if you got any inkling of trying to get in there and trying to think you're going to create a rebellion, I'm telling you, you're going to get the worst punishment ever that's coming on this earth for y'all Gentiles. When she searched your heart, Gentiles, Edomites, that will be saved, and you got one inkling of rebellion in your heart, she gonna crush you and destroy you worse than you ever can imagine. You know what I'm saying? You better know that. You better hear what I'm telling you. You better help every nigger you see, Edomite, if you even got a chance of even thinking about being saved. Because she gonna check your heart. Now you won't get the covenant, but you will be in the kingdom as servants and handmaids, like Isaiah 14:3 say. You know what I'm saying? So let's read. It say, not only is he God, but he also creates gods. Are you astonished, Asclepius? Are you yourself another disbeliever like me? See that? A lot of us don't believe we gods, but we are gods. And if you go on and say God, he is better than angels because he is God and angel. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna read into that because that'll go on with the video. But let me get to the last part. Okay. Now, I'm gonna read out of let me get it. Read out of the Anunnaki Bible, if I can find it. I'm gonna read out of the Anunnaki Bible. Out of the Anunnaki Bible. Now, let me find it where I got it at. Out of the Anunnaki Bible. Okay, it says, now this right here for everybody, my nose just keep running. This right here for everybody. Everybody who say, Adair, you know what? I think you going off. Marduk ain't got nothing to do with Christ. Nigga, you teaching the people wrong. Amma, Amma, I ain't teaching the people nothing. It's the divine mother who speaks through me. Now I'm going to give y'all an understanding today that Marduk is Christ. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. That's what Christ did in Inky, which is Marduk. Marduk is the son of Inky. Let me show you that. I'm going to show you what Inky did on the low, just like they do in this world. If you look at every man look alike. But there's three types of men on this earth. Human, which is the Hamites. God man, which is the Shemites. And Japheth, which is the Edomites. You got three men on this earth. Human, which is the Hamites. God man, which is the Shemites. And mankind, which is the Japhites. Let me say that one more again. You got human, which is the Hamites. You got God man, which is the Shemites. And you got mankind, which is the Japhites. You know what I'm saying? Three men on this earth. Now we're going to show you what Inky and Marduk did to keep their friends close and their enemies closer. You can find that in 2 Samuel chapter 9. King David did the same thing with the servant of Paul who was killing all our people. You know what I'm saying? King David brought Saul, which is Paul's servant that was killing all our people. He brought him into his house and said, I'm going to take care of you so he can keep him close, so he wouldn't go around no more killing all our damn people. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So he kept him close in his house. A lot of people don't know that story, but that's in 2 Samuel chapter 9, the whole chapter. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now let's read about Marduk and Inky. I'm on the top page. Just screenshot it or blow it up so you can see it. I'm just going to read it. I'm just going to establish that Marduk is Inky's son. Inky is the Most High. Enlil is Yaldabaoth, the God. Those are the two gods in the Bible, Inky and Enlil. I told you that before. Okay, it says, local Patreon, a god and a goddess. No, I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna go down there. It says, we have sought and unity for all the gods under the watchful eye of my father Marduk, son of Inky. See that? Marduk is the son of Inky. Inky is the Most High, which is Enoch. Marduk is Christ, which is the son of Inky. That's why I put that up there out of the Anunnaki Bible. It says, our father Inky took Marduk as an apprentice. That's why I told you when you're a Mason, you're an apprentice. You learning in this world. This world is your school of apprenticeship. That's why I say the school is a place of teaching, learning, and instruction and probation. Apprentice, meaning you are initiate. It says, our father Inky took Marduk as an apprentice. Apprentice is a student. You know what I'm saying? You are in learning, being instructed to the magical and religious arts. And those are the arts I told you of. Geometry, cosmology, astrology, mathematics, numerology, and all the ones that come with that, all the ones that said. It said, the glorious arts. And I'm going to just stop right there. But I just want to read that and let you know that Marduk was taught the sciences of masonry. All the scientists, let me read the sciences again. Read them again. Read them again. All the sciences that Inky taught Marduk was, he taught him, let me find them. Bear with me. Sciences of, maybe it might be on this page. Hold on. Okay. Inky taught Marduk the sciences of architectural, mean building science, and they called them divine sciences. Remember that, divine sciences. It taught him divine architectural science, Gnosticism, cosmology, cosmology, alchemy, geometry, algebra, numerology, astrology, and philosophy. Those are the science that initiate learns. You know what I'm saying? Those are the science that he taught Marduk. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say Marduk is Christ, taught by Inky. And right now, mostly everybody is talking about Marduk as being bad. Marduk is Christ. Okay, we know Marduk. Marduk is the son of Enlil, because they talking about the physical aspect that Marduk took on. Marduk sat by the right hand of Enlil. That's in the Anunnaki Bible. So you were like, if Marduk is Inky's son, why did Enlil call Marduk his son? Because Marduk took on the form of Enlil and the reptilians, which is the same skin we got on. Us black people got Anunnaki DNA. That's what Marduk did. He put on Enlil's skin and came down and sat by Enlil like he was Enlil's son. You know what I'm saying? But he really Inky's son. But he put on the form of Enlil, just like Christ did, to come down through the 7 realms. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a video on that too, to give you understanding. But let's read on the screen what it said at the bottom half. Let's read that Christ sat at the right hand of the wicked God of the Bible, which is Yahweh or Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Christ sat at his right hand to act like he was his son. And Yahweh or Enlil thought that it was his son. He did not know that Christ was inside of him. You know what I'm saying? Inside of Enlil's son. One of Enlil's sons. Now I'm inside the Nag Hammadi. No. It ain't in the Nag Hammadi. I'm in the wrong book. It in the Nag Hammadi. It's in the book of Sophia. It's in the book of Sophia. I'm going to the book of Sophia. I'm in the book of Sophia on the page 192. It's just say Yaldabaoth. Page 192 it say Yaldabaoth. Okay. I'm at the bottom half. You see the white line that sectioned it off? Listen to this very carefully. Christ sat down at the right hand of Enlil, which is Yaldabaoth, the wicked God of the Bible. That's what the saying means. Keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. Christ had to sit at the right hand of Yaldabaoth, so when our souls come out the body, then Christ could secretly put him in places of protection. Because if he didn't, you will keep incarnating and go to hell. That's why he did that. Let me show you. I'm in the book of Sophia, page 192. It say, and Jesus, I'm going to say this so you can get this point down. And me and Rodolphe done talked about this already. It say, and Jesus now sit at the right hand of his father, Yaldabaoth. See that? Remember Christ said, I got three fathers. I got the Most High, I got Joseph, and I got Yaldabaoth. I got three fathers. The Most High, Joseph, and Yaldabaoth. He had three fathers, and he right. It say, and Jesus now sit at the right hand of his father, Yaldabaoth, or Enlil, or Yahweh, which is the false God, the jealous God, because our God ain't jealous. The only reason why Yaldabaoth was jealous because he found out that Adam was greater than him and that it was a God higher than Adam. And he got jealous of Adam and the greater gods. His father Yaldabaoth, which is Enlil, and received the souls who have received, and received the souls who have received these mysteries. See that? When you come out your body and go up to Yaldabaoth and them, Marduk take your soul secretly and he hide it from Yaldabaoth so that you can be protected in places of protection. That's why he's out of his right hand, to get the righteous who come out the body. It say, and receive the souls who have received these mysteries, the mysteries that I'm talking about right now, and in portion as he enriches himself. Wait a minute. It say, let me read it right, I'm messing up. It say, and Jesus now sits at the right hand of his father Yaldabaoth, and receives the souls who have received these mysteries, the mysteries of light. And in proportion as he enriches himself, it say, if with souls, in such measure is Yaldabaoth deprived. So all the souls that Yaldabaoth receive after they come out of the body, the light from that soul is taken away from Yaldabaoth. It is a measure is Yaldabaoth deprived of power, so that he is no longer able to send back holy souls into the world of reincarnation. See that? Every time Christ save a soul, Yaldabaoth take that soul, Christ hide that soul. And he actually tell Marduk to send him back into the incarnation. But what Marduk do is he send him into places of protection. And then some of that light come from Yaldabaoth, and Yaldabaoth go weaker and weaker. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's talking about. It's a let me stop here. It say, and Jesus now sits at the right hand of his father Yaldabaoth, and receives the souls who have received these mysteries, and in the portion as he enriches himself with souls, in such measure is Yaldabaoth deprived of power, so that he is no longer able to send the holy souls into the world of reincarnation. So as he get them souls and send them back into the body, he don't actually do what he tell Marduk. Marduk take that soul and hide it. And when he hide that soul, that light that Yaldabaoth had, that thunderbolt, he loses light that he stole from Sophia. And he get weaker and weaker. Then he can't send that soul back into reincarnation. That's why I told you, reincarnation is a curse. But our people come down in reincarnation to help our brothers and sisters wake up in the divine sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's say into the world of reincarnation, but only those of his own substance. See that? Marduk or Jesus or Messiah or Melchizedek, they only take the righteous souls. You know what I'm saying? Of his seed. See, it say, but only those of his own substance. See that? Remember when Marduk or Enoch said, or Inky said, I will create a cunning seed of my own. They will be the only ones that can enter through the gates. So, the souls that's of his lineage, the angels that of his lineage, the God-man, only them souls do he hide from Yaldabaoth. That's why Marduk sit at the right hand of Yaldabaoth. You know what I'm saying? Yaldabaoth think that's his son, but it's not. It is Marduk, Inky's son. That's why I say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Marduk sit at the right hand of Enlil, and Enlil don't even know that's not his son. You know what I'm saying? That's why he call him the ignorant God. He ignorant. He have no understanding. You know what I'm saying? And Marduk saved the righteous souls. But all I've been hearing on the internet is people bashing Marduk. Marduk is Christ. People be bashing him, and they have no understanding who Marduk really is. But they bashing Marduk so you won't believe in Marduk. But Marduk is Christ, and he's saving the righteous souls. I just showed you he sat at the right hand of Enlil, or Yaldabaoth, the God of this world. You know what I'm saying? It say, but only those of his own substance, and the consummation of all things will be when all the light shall once more be gathered up and stored in the treasury. See that? In the treasury of the incorruptible eon. That's why I told you on the dollar bill, when it said the Department of Treasury, it meant the eon of the treasury of light. Divine man is on the dollar. That is our story. That's why it's called the Department of Treasury, which is the Department of the Treasury of Light. The department means the eon of light. Look what the bottom says. But only those of his own substance, of the upper eon of divine souls, and the commencement of all things will be when the light shall once more be gathered. So what it means when it say, and the commencement means the righteous number of souls. Every soul Marduk gathered is counted. The commencement means when all the righteous souls is counted. It is time to end this game of Enlil's world. You know what I'm saying? That's what the commencement means. The number of the righteous souls is counted. All this, like the Bible said, when not one seed shall be left behind, or one soul shall be left behind, all the righteous seed shall be gathered. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? It say, and the commencement of all things will be when all the light shall be once more gathered up and stored in the treasury of the incorruptible eon. The 14th and 15th and 16th and 17th, every man to his order. Eons. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, brothers and sisters, I know this is a long video, but I thank y'all for coming out. I thank y'all for watching the video. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a true pleasure to do the work and the will of the divine Father and Mother. You know what I'm saying? So, peace and love to the angel of ether. Peace and love to the angel of water. Peace and love to the angel of fire. Peace and love to the angel of earth. And peace and love to the angel of the air. I am everything that is natural, and everything that is natural is me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, brothers and sisters. Peace and love to you. Brothers and sisters, shalom.